Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. My name is TJ Leo, your predictions champion.
And I'm lost. I'm beltless. Full 2K.
Yeah,
Bum
man.
2K, more like it.
Oh, damn.
Bum ass Cole.
Bum ass Cole. Well,
No belts, Cole.
you can regain it.
Can't hold my pants up anymore.
You might steal 2
I have
belts
no
this
belts.
week. I mean, yeah.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, you could take home all the gold this week. You never know. It's a big week.
Let's hope so.
I guess you wouldn't get the belt until next week. I don't know. Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Royal Rumble Predictions Day. Big day. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. And we're doing things a little bit different, but we'll get to that in a little bit. If you've never watched the show before every WWE and NXT PLE, AEW pay-per-view, and sometimes TNA pay-per-view, we talk about the build-up to the shows and make our official predictions. And then on subsequent shows, we break down the results, see how we fared in our predictions, and rate each match on the Co-op Entertainment Review scale of 1 to 10. And today, as mentioned, it's all about the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia.
Are we looking forward to it?
So I've been thinking about this. It's still the Rumble. It's still one of the best events of the year. With that being said, though, the product is super weak right now. Maybe the worst it's been since pre-COVID. I guess it's rough.
That's pretty much how I felt going into WrestleMania last year.
Oof.
Like, it's WrestleMania. It's got to be good, but
it doesn't feel like
I'm
it.
just not feeling it so much.
Mm.
And it really hasn't felt like Rumble because, they didn't really start announcing people until last week. Not really any big stories going into it. There was the 4-way match last week.
That's Saturday night's main event
for one of the matches. The retirement match kind of just sprung up in the last week.
Yeah, no build.
The whole thing since. Well, I mean that kind of started building since the Cena retirement, since AJ kind of confronted Gunther.
Oh yeah, I mean the show as a whole.
After that,
doesn't really have much build.
But I mean, just and there's only 4 matches, so it's And the 4-match cards like this, especially with 2 of them being Rumble matches, just aren't heavy stories.
And you can bet that there will be a 5th segment because they always do. It's like a 4-match card. They always end up sticking in something stupid, like the Miz coming out and doing an interview and then getting his ass beat by somebody.
Joe Hendry.
Yeah, right. Like, it just seems like that's what they do. That's what they're like. Oh, well, we need to fill in a little bit of time, so not enough time to have a match, but it's too much time to do anything else. Let's just do a segment. Yeah, I think the thing I'm most excited about is the fact that it's on at 2:00 in the afternoon.
I'll be at work.
Oh,
so
like got less exciting now.
I'll be able to listen to it pretty much. Maybe keep an eye on some of it, but I'll be able to at least listen to it for the first 2 hours
of a 3.5-hour show.
Yeah, but then I'll catch it when I get home.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that means you will catch the men's Rumble. I'm assuming the men's Rumble is going to main event. So
I would think. You would think.
Well, with Sammy being Sammy and going for the championship, that might main event. I don't know. Well, let's find out. Let's get into it. I'm going to put my belt to the side here. I'm not going to spill my drink like I almost did. And I'm going to bring up the
What's up,
Titantron 5000. And we're going to kick things off with the retirement match. I guess the better way of putting it is the what did they call it when Ric Flair always had his matches? Career
threatening
match. Yeah, if AJ Styles versus Gunther, if AJ loses, his career is over. Let's do a prediction. Remember to put your points.
Oh yeah. Been a while since we've done one of these.
It feels like that, hasn't it?
This is the first predictions of the new year.
It is. I guess it's been. When was the last prediction show? Cena's retirement.
Cena's retirement.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do World's End.
World's End. Yep. All right, ready?
All right. You
3.
first.
Oh, that's right. We're changing things up again.
Remember that.
Because we need to be able to read them for our audio listeners. So I went with AJ Styles for 3.
I went with AJ Styles for 2.
Interesting. Okay. Standing by for the bonus question. Or questions, depending on.
Bonus question. They both have different types of finishers, submission, and or pinfall finishers.
Yeah.
Will the end of the match, will it be a pinfall or a tap out / referee stoppage?
Okay.
All
right. I went with DQ.
Ooh, a DQ. I went with a pinfall.
All right.
Interesting.
Is there a second bonus question? Or is
No,
okay.
Not a second bonus question for this.
Okay, so we can start talking about it. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of rumor about this is potentially AJ's last match. Because he started his career at the Rumble. Ending it at the Rumble would be poetic in a way. But I just don't see him retiring. I don't think that's what he meant when he said that his career is ending in 2026. I think they have a plan for him for the year. Maybe not the whole year. Maybe he ends it at SummerSlam or something like that. I don't know where. There's got to be an Atlanta, Georgia show on the dock for the year, and that'll be, who knows? Maybe it's Saturday night's main event again. But I just don't see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, an interesting thing with an Atlanta tie-in. Obviously, AJ is from the Atlanta area.
Mm-hmm.
One of the TKO board members, Steve Koonin, he's the president of the Atlanta Hawks, who own the State Farm Arena, which is the arena where Evolution was at in Atlanta. So I'm sure they could
easily
plan on I'm sure they could plan on a State Farm Arena show in Atlanta pretty much any time during the year.
Yeah.
So that would kind of make sense, would kind of be appropriate for AJ.
Be a heck of a lot more appropriate than Saudi.
I know, right?
That being said, though, I mean, I didn't go with 4 points. You certainly didn't go with 4 points. I think there is a chance that this is it. And I just get this feeling, and AJ Styles had that weird promo several months back about You know, we all know the man in the back who doesn't like me and doesn't want me here, which I assume is Triple H. Because it seems like ever since Triple H took over, AJ Styles has kind of taken a backseat to just about everyone else. Whereas when Vinnie Mac was in charge, he was like main eventing, WWE champion multiple time, you know, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I wouldn't put it past Trips to be like, you know, your contract's up 2 or 3 weeks after the Royal Rumble. We're not extending it.
But is it though?
I don't know. That's the rumor.
I
I don't know what that means though. Like that could be true.
so yeah, I have seen some people reporting that. 5-4 reported that, but at the beginning of the year, AJ was on the Undertaker's podcast. They did a live recording of it in front of people at the weekend of Cena's retirement match.
Okay.
And AJ himself said that his contract runs through 2026.
Through 2026.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it would be a really terrible way for AJ's career to end. It's just like, just ends in Saudi and that's it, with no real mega build up.
Like in the last month, he wrestled. You know, he won the tag team titles.
Yeah,
lost those. He had the match with Gunther before. He had the match with Cena
and Punk.
Ago. And Punk and Shinsuke.
Yeah.
It's almost like his little lone retirement tour.
Yeah, it's almost like they're giving him as much as they can give him because it's over soon. But maybe that's what they want us to think. I don't know. I think it's like I said, I think it's possible. I think it's possible he's done. But my hope is that this is a tease and that he'll get a win. But I think what they'll end up doing, and this is why I went with the answer that I went with, is that something's going to go funky. I don't know what that would be, but I just don't see them having AJ clean beat Gunther as much as I would like to see that. Because if they're building Gunther up, which they are, him losing clean to AJ right now doesn't make much sense. But AJ retiring right now doesn't make much sense.
No.
And I feel like
I've seen people say, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think AJ's last opponent wouldn't be Gunther. So, I don't know. Like, I think it might be.
It will.
I think it
eventually. But
really? Yeah, you think it'd still be him?
I mean, that's his gimmick, right?
He's a career ender.
Career killer.
Yeah. But that could be he could be doing it at the Rumble. So I don't know. I would prefer it be like Finn, who they also seem to be putting a liking to all of a sudden.
And I've seen people say, "Oh, well, this just be his WWE career is ending, and he can go."
Yeah, he could retire
do things in TNA
or New Japan.
No, I mean that's. I don't see him going to any other company.
No,
it's not WWE or WWE adjacent. People say TNA because if you watch the TNA on AMC premiere, when he was there, he was eyeing the TNA title. Doing a little tease for that.
That's right. He had a little stare down with Kazarian.
Yeah.
Who then lost Santana the title
afterwards.
Yeah. I still think he'll go to TNA, but I think that's an agreement already made. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that's like
right.
Yeah.
So how would he get around saying, "No, I said I'd retire if Gunther beat me, but I really didn't mean it because I'm in TNA to wrestle now." And TNA is essentially WWE adjacent with the partnership.
He did say his career, though, is on the line.
He did say his career.
Not specifically the WWE career, but they could spin it that way. I still don't think he's going to lose, though. I wouldn't be shocked if he loses, but I think he's going to win. Or if there's going to be a DQ in his favor. so that he doesn't lose, and they both kind of save face a little bit there. But again, how that DQ occurs, I don't really know. Guess we'll see.
I mean, Gunther can lose and not lose any heat, especially if AJ kind of pulls a fast one and pulls a tights or uses a rope for leverage. I mean, and AJ wouldn't lose any kind of babyface shine if he wins that way. Because the
AJ
fans will
could
just be happy because he didn't lose.
Yeah, AJ could use the same trick that Gunther used and do a tap out without the ref seeing. And now they're 1-1. Yeah. I guess we'll see. It's probably one of the more interesting matches on the card for me, where it's like, it's at least interesting, the outcome. But I think the lack of excitement comes from, I don't think WWE is in a place right now where they can stick the landing on anything. So I'm like, it's interesting. Let's see how they stick the landing on it. All right, let's move on. Oh,
what is your bar for that one?
Yeah. The bar, 8.
Do I go with 9?
I went. What did we say the bar is? The bar is our expectations, right? Not the max ceiling. It's expectations. Then I would say. Then I would say a 7, because I do think there's going to be something funky in this match, or it's going to disappoint. And it is really AJ's retirement match, and it's over, and then I'll be like
8.
Okay,
say 8.
All right, that's all we do, right? Now we can move on.
Because as good as the first match was, I expect this one to be better.
Okay. Crowd should be hot, that's for sure. All right.
Well, it's in the middle of the desert, so yes, they will.
Ooh, damn. Dad jokes. All right, next up is the WWE Championship match. Drew McIntyre defends against Sami Zayn, which I still find very strange that Cody didn't get his rematch. Just by default. Like, okay, interesting. But let's do predictions. Why I keep good.
Me first or you first?
You go first. We'll go back and forth. Sure.
All right. I went with Drew for 4.
I also went with Drew for 4. Standing by for bonus.
Right. Will there be more Claymore kicks or more Haluva kicks?
Okay.
Ready?
You're up.
I'm going to go with there'll be the same number.
So did I.
It's a wash. I thought I had you.
Tried to trick me on that one.
I did.
I kept thinking about it going, I can see 2 on each, But that's so funny. Our brains are so fucking similar. Yeah, I could care less about this match. I have no interest in this match whatsoever. It might be an okay match, but there's no way Drew's losing.
The only way that I could see Sammy winning is because it's Saudi.
But Saudi's has WrestleMania next year. That's when Sammy will win it.
And Sammy having the title going into WrestleMania, I don't see.
Sammy going after the
It's,
title at WrestleMania makes total sense in Saudi.
yes. Yeah.
So I just this is a tease for next year. That's what this is,
Yep.
and nothing more.
Means we got a whole nother year of Sammy. Oh my god.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
He's going to be in and around the main event for the next year and a half, minimum.
He will be pestering people and interfering and not shaving for another year. Oh my god.
I don't really have much to say here. The bar, 5.
6. I mean, it'll be a decent match, but
it will be. But like for them,
I just don't.
Yeah, for them to get me excited, it just does. I don't see it. I see me taking a pee during this match. You know,
Most likely.
I just
You
don't
went with
care.
5. I went with 6.
All right.
Hopefully, I will be in the middle of work during this match.
Okay. So next up we've got the Women's Royal Rumble. So, we'll do the winner second, and then the bonus questions. We'll do the new thing first, which is the draft. So we didn't do this last year. It's a new idea. We'll see how well it turns out in the end. But the draft idea is that each of us is going to pick 5 wrestlers, and that we think are going to have the most eliminations. So when the Rumble happens, the wrestlers that we've picked, we count their eliminations, and each elimination is worth 1 point. We cannot pick the same wrestlers for the draft. So we are going to flip a coin. Do you have a coin ready to go?
I can get one in
Okay.
10 seconds.
Okay. So we are going to flip a coin to see who goes first, and we're going to do. I believe Cole calls it the snake order. So 1 pick, and then the next person gets 2 picks. The next person gets 2 picks. So on and so forth. Until we have 5, and again we cannot.
That's
pick.
correct.
I got it correct. Okay.
Yeah.
And then for the opposite Rumble, so for the men's Rumble, whoever didn't start the women's Rumble will start the men's Rumble. And then that's basically how it will go. So, flip a coin, and let's see.
You got heads.
Okay. That is a funky penny.
Call it.
Tails.
Oh, that's the
nope.
The Sacagawea dollar.
Sacagawea. All right.
You said tails?
I'm going to call it midair. Tails.
Is
that
heads.
It's head? Okay, so you get to pick whether you go first now or first in the men's.
I will defer. I will go first in the men's.
Okay, so I get to go first in the women's. All right. So I am going to go with Nia Jax.
I bet you'll go with Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I will go.
Yeah, I guess I should write these down.
Jordan Grace.
Grace. Okay, I'm gonna write these down so I make sure I know who I can't pick. With Grace, eh? Okay.
With my second pick, I will go Tiffany Stratton.
Okay. So now I get 2 picks. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Rhea. And I'm gonna go with Raquel.
I will go Lash Legend.
Okay.
And I'll go Natalia.
Oh wow.
You get 2, and then I get 1.
Hmm. I'm gonna go with Becky. And I'm struggling with this last pick because I'm between 2. No, it's no, don't go with her. Don't go with her. Don't go with her.
Do it. Say it.
No, no. I'm gonna go with Charlotte.
Just say the word.
I'll tell you who I was going to go with, but after we were finished writing down all of our stuff.
All right, with my last pick, Bianca Belair.
Ooh. All right. So I've got Naya, Rhea, Raquel, Becky, and Charlotte. And Cole has Grace, Stratton, Lash, Natty, and Belair.
Yes.
All right. So let's do the winner now. You got all that written down, right? You're all good.
I do.
Okay. All right. I got mine.
I too have mine.
All right. I think is it your go or mine? I think it's your go.
It's yours.
No, it's mine. Okay. I'm going with Stratton for 1.
I'm going with always a bridesmaid, but this time she will be the bride. Liv Morgan for 3.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Okay. And I think you said you have a bonus question or 2 bonus questions.
Or 4.
Holy balls.
Okay. Who will spend the most amount of time in the match?
Oh.
Who will be in the match the longest? Longest, okay.
So this is an all or nothing guess, basically.
Yeah, just 1 point.
Okay.
Oh. Better write it down on my whiteboard, huh?
Yes.
All right.
All right. I went with Becky Lynch.
Becky. I went with Tiffany.
Interesting. Okay.
That's the longest. I bet you can guess.
Who's the shortest?
Yes. Who will be the shortest? Who will be in the match the shortest?
That's a tougher one. Okay. All right. Ready?
Yep.
I went with AJ Lee.
I went with someone else, someone who's already had this title. Chelsea Green.
I almost went with her, but the last few years they kind of used her as like a comedy thing in the Rumble. So I'm like, they might keep her in there for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's Chelsea.
Is that it?
Oh no. No,
Oh
no.
my God. We're still going. Okay. Not going to give away any of my secrets in case.
Who's number 30?
Oh. Damn it. Okay. The points are up for grabs today. Damn.
Oh.
He made up these questions and he's not sure what he wants to put as his answer. He's thinking. All right. I went with Belair.
I went with Nia Jax.
She's almost always number 30.
I know.
It's not a bad bet. All right. I have a feeling there's a fourth one.
There is.
And I think I have a guess as to what it is. Who comes out number one?
Yeah, who's number one?
Who's number one? All right. Oh, who's number one?
Oh. I've got mine.
Me too. I went with Becky Lynch.
I went with BlueSky.
All right. Oof. I feel like I was just put through the ringer.
That's all.
That's all. Okay. I can put my thing down. Okay. Oof. Okay. So, wow. So I don't think we need to talk about the draft part too much, but I went with Stratton to win, and you went with Liv to win, and I think I think both of them have a significant chance of being in championship matches at WrestleMania. I think Stratton and Jade makes total sense, and I think Liv and Vaquer does make a lot of sense. So I think those ones are fairly self-explanatory. I think. What was some of the other questions? Number 30, I went with Belair. I figure if she's gonna make her grand return, who better to be number 30 than Belair?
Yeah.
I don't think she
honestly
will.
Didn't think of her.
Just to be clear, I don't even think she's gonna be there. I'd be shocked if she's there. The last update she gave was that she can't even move her finger still. So,
yeah, and that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, but there hasn't been any rumblings whatsoever on that front. So they're either keeping it real quiet, or she's still a long way from returning. But if she was going to return, number 30 just makes the most sense to me. Nia makes sense, as well, though. She's number 30 almost every other year.
But you did pick her for most eliminations, or for one of your picks for most eliminations.
She always ends up eliminating 8 people, so I'm like,
Last year was all at once.
Yeah, she eliminated she did one big room.
So as far as the eliminations go, if it's 2 people, say Nia and Lash throw one person over, does that count as a half elimination for each, or just count as one?
I think it just counts as the way they count it is that they both get credit for an elimination. So
okay, that's fine.
So it'd be an elimination
too.
Yeah. Who did you go with for 30? Oh yeah, Nia. Sorry. Number 1.
Nia for 30. Io,
and I went with Becky. So here's why I went with Becky is that I think that she's gonna go a really, really long way, and then AJ is gonna come in and spoil that for her, and that's gonna set up the Mania match for the Intercontinental title.
Yeah. So I was thinking 1 and 2. It's got to be someone who's going to get a really big pop. Either like a surprise or just someone who's going to get a really big pop. I think Io fits that. I thought maybe Rhea, but
she's been one several times, I think.
And I thought Rhea for 30, but I think they'd want to feature her more than just coming in at number 30.
Agreed. Yeah. I think Io was first last year, or maybe second last year. Maybe. I just watched all the Rumbles. Yeah, they're all kind of a blur. I don't know. I think that was it, right? We covered all the bases.
Yep.
One thing I will say is I think they're running out of surprise guests for the women's Rumble. There's just not as many women surprise entrants that they can do. But with that being said, I think we'll see quite a few NXT women this year.
Right, and they don't need surprise. They don't need people coming back. The Trish, the Litas, the whoever else, because their women's roster is so deep that they don't need
the legends anymore.
People coming back to fill spots.
Keeping in mind though that this isn't Saudi, and if the king wants Lita, the king's gonna get Lita. There will be some legends.
Just doesn't have a price for it.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. There's quite a few people declared for the Rumbles. Both of them actually, like half the Rumbles have been declared. So it's the other. It's one half for both of the Rumbles. It is kind of a mystery. But
I do like that. Not everybody is. It was funny on Raw last night that Finn busted into Pierce's office, wanted to declare for the Rumble. Pierce said, "I'm sorry, it's full."
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Yeah, I've never heard
when someone tries to declare. It's full.
Yeah. I suspect that Finn will attack somebody and take their spot at the Rumble to try and win. Wouldn't surprise me. Because I think
R-Truth.
Yeah, like R-Truth or Tozawa again.
Yeah. Nacho Speed come out again.
Yeah, exactly. They're clearly building Finn for something, and to not have Punk or Finn at the Rumble seems unlikely to me. I think they're both going to be there in some capacity. What that capacity is, I don't know. I've always wondered why they don't have the champions sitting at ringside. I think that would be so cool. They did it for one Rumble, where both champions were sitting at ringside for the Rumble, and then they just haven't done it ever since. I'm like, you should do that. That's so cool. To have the champions out there. And then at the end of the Rumble match, both champions enter the ring and pose with the winner. Like, it's such a good idea, and I don't understand why they haven't done that before. Well, besides the one time they did it. I think it's a good idea. Anything else we want to talk about with the Women's Rumble?
Not so much for the women's, no.
I will say it's going to be weird seeing all of the full body covered outfits that they're all going to have to wear.
What if they actually don't have that?
That'd be amazing.
I'm sure they will.
So
that would be.
That'd be amazing. I'd give them huge credit for doing something like that, but that just seems so far and removed.
Far unlikely.
Yeah, that's a stone that's going to take a long time to turn for them.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's move on to what I assume will be the main event. By the way, I don't think that this is the order. This is just the order I'm doing it for the sake of our drafts. I think the order will probably be Women's Rumble starts the show, and then we get AJ and Gunther, and then probably Drew and Sammy, and then we'll get the men's.
Yeah,
they'll keep the Rumble
exactly
separate.
What I think.
Yeah. All right, so let's do the draft. So you start the draft this time.
I think you might know where I'm headed with this.
I couldn't say. You picked some people that weren't even on my top 5 in that Women's Rumble. Should we go through that? Actually,
This person should be.
Do you want to say who our
announced
backup?
already?
No. Do you want to say who our backups were, or did you have any backups?
Oh no. I mean, no, not really.
No.
I mean, if you hadn't picked Raquel, I would have picked her when it was my turn again. Rhea probably too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I almost went with AJ Lee instead of Charlotte, but I'm like, I can't see AJ Lee throwing out anyone other than Becky. I think AJ might come in and eliminate herself while eliminating Becky, kind of like a Mick Foley type thing. Doing everything she can to take her out. I also had EO and Asuka in there. They didn't get picked though. All right. Well, let's hear your men's draft pick. Let's go. Let's do it.
Obafemi.
Son of a bitch.
Absolutely Obafemi.
Yeah, that was my my first pick too.
I think he'll be somewhere between 8 and 10.
And just decimate the field.
And just decimate. He won't win, but he will.
Okay.
He will rule because he is the ruler.
No, he's the ruler. The ruler.
You get 2.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker.
Okay.
And Roman.
Okay. I will go Jacob Fatu.
Ooh. Why was he not even on my list? Damn it. Forgot about Jacob. Fuck.
And Brock Lesnar.
Ooh, buddy. He wasn't on my list.
I got some heavy
either.
hitters.
I didn't even think about Lesnar being in there, but that totally makes sense with fucking King Saudi.
Yep.
Shit. Oh man, I could be fucked royally here.
That's the goal.
Shit. shit balls. Oh, I might have to get risky here. Shit. Who are you thinking? Damn it.
Playing chess here.
Mm-hmm.
Poker. It's my poker face. This is my poker.
Oh, no, he's breaking out the straw mask. Oh my god.
I like that. The straw mask.
The straw mask. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's his alter ego. Straw 2K.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is it missing its drawstring or something?
No, my ear came out.
Your ear came out. Oh no.
Operating on one ear, yeah.
You're more like Mick Foley than I thought. Okay. I have to make a decision here. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna make a bet here that I don't know will pay off, but if it does, I will be a happy camper. And I'm gonna say Gunther.
Okay.
And Logan Paul. So I have one pick left. You got two. I think you got me beat, though. I'm not feeling as confident as I once was.
You were close. Bronson Reed.
I was going to go with Bronson, but I changed it to Logan. Okay.
No, I was going to go with Gunther. I'll go with Cody.
Yeah, Cody was in my list, too. Okay. Then I'm going to do another out of left field one, and I'm going to say Jericho. All right. So our draft lists are I've got Braun Breaker, Roman Reigns, Gunther, Logan Paul, Chris Jericho. And Cole's got Obafemi, Jacob Fatu, Brock Lesnar, Bronson Reed, and Cody Rhodes.
Ooh. What a lineup.
That could go all sorts of different directions. My best hope is
I hope it goes
Brock
my
Lesnar,
direction.
I just hope Lesnar just doesn't show up. that would work out in my favor. All right, now we're going with the winner. Going with the winner. He can't make up his mind, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't. All right.
You're up.
I got to put my points.
Yes.
Or rather,
Point. You're up. Ooh,
Jacob Fatu.
All right. I went with Gunther for 2.
That's who I had 3 winners ago.
All right. So let me guess. The bonus questions are who's the longest going to be the longest in the match?
All right, we'll do longest first.
Okay, longest in the match. Oh.
Where did this thing go?
You still haven't found it?
Oh,
Oh,
there.
oh. He
No.
said that. He said that.
I stopped for a little bit. Now I found it. I'm back. I'm here.
Okay. All right. I got mine. Longest in the match. Longest time in the match.
Ready?
You're up. Ooh.
Chad Gable. Returning Chad Gable.
I didn't even think of that. Oh, I would be so happy. If
I
that was
would
it.
too.
I don't. Oh, man. All right. I went with Javon Evans.
Oh, I'll have a question about that.
Yeah.
Shortest amount of time.
I mean, that could be literally anyone.
I'm ready. You ready?
No, I'm thinking. All right. You're up.
Solo Sikoa.
Interesting. R-Truth.
I thought about him, but I don't know if it's going to be
Yeah,
comedy like that.
I don't even know if he's going to be there, to be honest with you. He's kind of just been gone. But again,
Yeah.
it's Saudi,
Imagine
so
that.
yeah. All right.
Which one are we doing first?
I guess number one. Winter's number one.
Got mine.
There's so many possibilities for number one. All right. I got mine. I thought about
Cody.
that. But I went with Roman.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay.
And number 30, I assume.
30.
My marker is dying a slow death. Gonna have to replace it with a new color. All right, I'm good. He's
All right.
unsure. Okay.
I am. I'm going to go with Javon.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Going with Gunther. All right.
We had no guesses the same at all.
That's what I like to hear. All right, so let's talk about this. So our draft picks again are mostly self-explanatory. I feel like, so I don't think there's much need to talk about those. My other picks that didn't get picked were there was only one, Penta. All the other ones were picked.
Penta.
Yeah. I think I'll have a good
I remember
showing.
I had him last year as correctly guessed as spending the longest amount of time.
Winners. I went with Gunther. You went with. Can't remember now. Jacob,
yes.
Again, both of those picks make sense, especially when we look back at our WrestleMania predictions or early predictions from just like last week or the week before, where we had CM Punk and Gunther for one title, and Drew, Jacob, and Cody in a triple threat for the other.
I originally had Roman.
Oh,
winning.
Okay.
But who would he face? Punk?
Yeah, I don't think Roman's winning.
Or Drew. Yeah, Roman or Punk or Drew. Doesn't really have too much beef with either.
I mean, he has beef with Punk, but I don't necessarily see that.
Well, no, because remember at the end of War Games, he helped Punk up, but not Cody.
Yeah. Well, at yeah. I don't know.
I think Roman's beef is more with the Vision. I know we had him with Braun Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
So I still think they're going to have Roman in a big match with Braun.
Yeah, I think so. So watching the Rumbles gave me a unique opportunity to watch last year's Rumble, and in last year's Rumble, I believe it was last year's Rumble. It could be the one before, but Roman eliminated Braun. So it might be this year Braun eliminates Roman, and that sets things up.
Yeah.
Longest in the Rumble, I had somebody.
Javon.
I had Javon, and you had Gable.
Chad Gable. My second one after Roman, I had Gunther winning. But Gunther's not about titles. Really, right now.
He's not, but if he doesn't beat AJ, I can totally see him entering himself into the Rumble and then being like, I didn't beat AJ, but I won this. Like it just makes a semblance of sense. And plus, he's come close to winning like 4 times. He's almost always in the last 4, sometimes in the last 2. So it's like, yeah, I think it's his time to finally win it.
I don't really see Cody winning. No. Right, I don't see Cody winning.
If Cody wins, I'll just be like, really, guys, come on. Enough.
Yeah.
Enough.
And I almost feel the same way with Roman.
I'd be okay with Roman winning because it would be unexpected. And I still like Roman, but
Yeah, I mean,
I don't see
I'd definitely be more okay with Roman winning than Cody, but
yeah,
he'll just be like, really? Roman doesn't need a Rumble win to get a title match.
no.
Right. So that's why I went with Jacob.
Okay. And then
That, and it's for men, it's better for babyface wins going in, wins
yeah, it's true.
to go wins a Rumble to get a title match.
It's true. And most of the
With the
time I feel
heel
like it is.
being, yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense. But that being said, Punk is a face and he needs a heel to face him. So yeah. It is still,
Chamber.
yeah, he could be the man that wins the chamber as well. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
I think having a heel win in the chamber makes more sense.
More likely. Yeah.
Is more likely than a heel winning the Rumble.
I guess I just don't see Gunther winning or being an elimination chamber. Yeah, I don't think he has been yet.
I don't see Gunther in a title match.
He's been champion before.
I don't see him in a title match at Mania though. Who do we have him against?
Punk.
That's who we had him against?
I think so.
You sure?
No. I
think it was Oba.
No, we had Lesnar and Oba.
That's right, we had Lesnar and Oba.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Punk.
Yeah, I think it was. Because they were supposed to face each other, and there was this big tease, and then it just never happened. So maybe it was always meant for WrestleMania. What else did we have? Shortest in the Rumble?
Yeah, shortest.
What was that? Who did we go with there?
I had Solo, you had R-Truth.
Yeah. It's not much to talk about there. I
mean, even though Solo is a tag team champion now.
Yeah. It's kind of sucks how far Solo's fallen. He was a main eventer for a while. And they just kind of like put him at the MFTs.
Main event Jason.
Yeah. I mean, he was literally the main event of SummerSlam last year. Or the year before.
Yeah. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Against Cody.
Yep. Who else? What else we got? Number 30, I went with Gunther, and you went with...
I went with Javon. I thought about Jericho.
I thought about Jericho as well.
But I thought that would be too obvious. If he's not out there by 30, then I think that would be too obvious.
Yeah, I almost went with Jericho for number 1. I was like, what a way to kick off the Rumble by having a returning Jericho and keep, lets the crowd come down.
I almost thought about changing it to who's going to be number 2, because number 2 is usually the one that's the little bit more of a surprise person.
Mm-hmm.
Like Naomi, when she returned, she was number 2.
When Jericho returned, he was number 2 at one time, so I don't think they do that twice.
I think at the Greatest Royal Rumble, he came out at number 2.
Jericho?
I think so.
No. It was. I just watched it. It was like, I don't know which Rumble it was, but it was Ziggler was in the ring first, and he did a big speech. I don't care about who comes out number next. Just send them out already. And then Jericho's music hit, and the place went fucking bananas. Yeah.
But yeah, I can see Jericho being number 2.
Oh, I know. I know which Rumble it was. That was the really bad one, 2015. Because I remember that Rumble starting going, oh yeah, man, this was awesome. And then as the Rumble continued, I was like, oh, good start, horrible finish. Where Roman won against Kane and Big Show, and The Rock had to come down and all that shit. Brutal. Okay. So yeah, who number 1s we had?
I had Cody,
and I had Roman. That's right. Yeah, I think it's going to be someone big either way, because again, when you're in Saudi, you do things big, and if you're going to kick off the Rumble, you got to do it with somebody who's going to get that crowd going going crazy. You know what? It could be Cody and Roman starting the damn Rumble. How crazy would that be? I can see that. That'd be one of the biggest starts in Royal Rumble history. That'd be like when Undertaker and HBK started. Be like, what the hell? These guys are normally saved
when they were the last two the year before, and then they were the first two the next year.
Yeah, I'd love to see them start the Rumble. That'd be crazy. That crowd would go freaking nuts. You know, and then eventually like Jacob comes in, and and Roman has to pick between Cody and Jacob eliminates Cody, probably. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot more exciting potential for the men's Rumble than the women's Rumble this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's more
star power
stories. I think there's more stories intertwined in the women's, but more star power in the men's.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're looking forward to NXTers, I think the women's Rumble is going to satisfy, and I think if you're looking for big names and in crazy moments, the men's is probably going to be better. I'm looking forward to both either way. There's still the Rumble. The chances of them being a letdown are pretty low.
I just hope that Javon doesn't take over the Kofi Kingston. How does he stay in the Rumble?
I did have that thought. Yeah, that is 100% possible. And in fact, it is probably likely to be the spot
that spot's old now.
Well, I mean, they even gave Kofi doesn't even do it anymore. He stopped doing it after he failed that one year.
Yeah.
After that, they were like, okay, that's over. Don't bother anymore.
Yeah.
He's also a heel, so he's not going to do that kind of stuff now anyway. It'll be interesting. I assume Jericho is going to be there. I'm interested to see who he tangles with, because they're going to set something up at the Rumble for Jericho at Mania, I assume, right? Like there's going to be something.
We didn't have him in the match, did we?
No, we didn't. I know. I'm just realizing.
Yeah.
When I put him on my list, yeah, I was like, oh shit, he's probably on the card somewhere. Where the frick would they put him?
Intercontinental title.
Oh, that was the Fatal 4-Way I think we had, right? It was like,
yeah, well, one of the multi-man matches.
Okay. Anything else we want to say about the Rumble?
Talking about it made me a little bit more excited about it.
Well, you know, when you add in the bets.
Yeah.
When you add in the bets and all that stuff.
I mean,
so you're
more
not
motivation to watch it, but
yeah, you're going to listen to it. Should I be the one that's recording all the answers this time?
Oh, no.
Or you're going to go back and watch it?
Yeah. I'll go back and watch it.
Okay. That's a lot of stuff to keep track of. Holy shit. Eliminations.
It will be.
Who's number 1? Who's number 30? Longest and shortest. That's going to be tough.
I mean, really all that stuff I can really find on Wiki.
That's true. That's usually posted pretty quickly. All right. Then that's it. Let's lock them in. They are locked in.
Yeah. Needless to say, I am banking most of my hopes on Obafemi, Jacob, and Brock getting probably about 15
eliminations.
To 20. 15 to 20 eliminations total.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Oh my god. Just rip the title out of my hands. Just give it to me.
That's the goal. That is the goal.
We could set a new record for points on this one if something like that happens. It's kind of crazy. Like, what's the point potential here? It's like it's huge.
I mean, I can't put a number on it because
of the draft.
Because of the draft, yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, just 1, 2, 3, 4, the 10, 11, 12, 15, 20 points between the other matches. and then whatever we get for the eliminations.
So potentially as high as like 35, maybe more, depending on how many eliminations. Yeah, crazy.
I think for one single event, well, no. I mean, AEW when they have
800
10 matches on the card, that's 55 points plus 1 point for each bonus point, so 65 points.
I was going to say, I think All in Texas was our highest point, accumulation because of how many matches there were.
I think that, and also because it was doubled up with other stuff. I think WWE ran a show or two that weekend too.
Yeah, that probably helped too. Yeah. I was going to say, otherwise WrestleMania would be the highest. It's got 2 nights of shows. Yeah. 2 nights of matches.
I think the one where there was 4 shows, was probably the highest.
Fuck, I'm so glad.
It was Evolution, NXT, Saturday Night's main event,
and an AEW show.
And then an AEW show. That was probably the highest possible.
I'm so glad we don't do that anymore. What a nightmare weekend that was. That can make you hate wrestling.
I mean, if there's another weekend like that this year, we will.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our Royal Rumble predictions episode. If you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
Now I'm at Call2K on BlueSky and X.
You can email us at co.op.podcasts@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can find myself, Call2K, Sim31, so many others talking about wrestling, gaming, and more. And if you're so inclined...
And that damn trivia champion, old school legend.
And the damn trivia champion, old school legend.
That damn trivia champion.
Who will be defending his trivia championship very soon. And if you're so inclined, patreon.com/co-op entertainment, where you can throw us $1 USD a month to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate you if you do so. Cool.
Yes.
Take us out.
Well, that's it for the Royal Rumble predictions. Will TJ retain his title, or will he be royally screwed by the Rumble that is Call2K's draft picks for the men's elimination? There's only one way to find out. Tune in next week and keep the Renaissance alive.